One of the reasons why outfits don't fit properly is because the measurements were not taken properly. So taking good body measurements is very vital in making outfits, because if you get this part wrong, your outfit will come out wrong. In this video, I will be showing you how to accurately take body measurement for a perfect fit. Whether you're taking this measurement for a client or you're measuring yourself, this video is for you. Hi my sewing friends, you're welcome to another tutorial video. My name is Bumi and I'm a Lagos-based fashion designer. So if you're seeing my face for the first time, you're especially welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by again. Here on this channel, I share easy to follow, beginner friendly, detailed sewing tutorial, pattern drafting, and DIY to make your sewing journey easy. So if this is something you're interested in, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification bell so that you are aware when I post a new video. And please, if you find this video helpful, please give me a giant thumbs up, because this helps YouTube push the video to others who need it. And also leave a comment. Yes, I want your feedback. I love your feedback. So leave me a comment and then share this video. Let's get right into today's tutorial. So there are some very important tips that you must follow before you take your body measurement. Whether you are measuring yourself or you are measuring someone else, these tips are very important. And the first tip is you should wear fitted clothing when you are taking your body measurement. It's very wrong to be taking a body measurement and you are wearing boo-boo dress. How do you expect to take accurate, perfect body measurements with boo-boo dress? So it's advisable to wear a fitted clothing when you want to take your body measurement, because as you are taking your body measurement, you are also using your eyes. You are, looking at your client or looking at yourself. You are determining your body shape. In your mind, you are already figuring out what type of outfit will be best for this body shape, what type of outfit will be best for this type of figure. So it's very important that you wear fitted clothing. Another very important tip is to wear good fitted bra. Very important to wear good fitted bra. And then if the outfit you want to make, if you'll be wearing a body shaper when you are wearing this outfit, then you should take your measurement with that body shaper. These are very important tips. And then you should also tell your client to look straight. So your client should look straight. The legs should be together when you are taking the body measurement. Look straight. Your client should not be bending. Just tell the client to look straight, and then the legs should be together. And if you are measuring yourself, it's best to stand in front of a mirror so that you can actually see what you are measuring. So if you are doing this for yourself, you are taking your body measurement for yourself, it's best to stand in front of a mirror. Also very important, your measurement should be firm, not tight. This is a very important tip. Your measurement should be firm, not tight, because if your measurement is too tight, once you make any extended movement or once you attempt to sit, your stitches would pop up. Your stitches will be ripped. Okay, so this is very important. So your measurement should be firm, not too tight. Let the client or yourself be able to make some movement without your stitches being ripped off. It's very important to know that we have vertical measurements and then we have horizontal measurements. The vertical measurements are the measurements you take along the body, just as the meaning is vertical. So you are taking the measurement along the body, while horizontal measurements, as the meaning is, you are taking the measurement across the body. And I've tried to use a tape to just show what I mean. So you are taking the measurement across the body. So the first thing to do when you want to take measurement for yourself or for a client is to locate the natural waist of that client, or yourself, to locate your natural waist. Your natural waist is the tiniest part of your waist, that part that goes inside. That's your natural waist. And how do you get it? You just make some slight movement to the side. You see that indentation, okay, when you make that slight movement, and that is your natural waist and your true waist. And when you get this, you can use another tape rule, or you can use a rope, or you can use your elastic to just tie that area. I've already located my natural waist on my mannequin, which is this part. Okay, okay, just tie the measuring tape firmly at that point. Now that you have found your true waist, then you can then go on to start taking the measurement. So the first measurement to take is your shoulder measurement. So if you lift your arm, there is a bone, there's a prominent bone that connects your shoulder to your upper arm. Okay, there's a prominent bone. If you raise your hand, the bone will be more prominent. So your shoulder is the measurement from this bone to the measurement of this bone. So you are taking the measurement of the two prominent bone that joins your shoulder to your upper arm. So let me just turn this to the back. You take your measurement from this prominent bone to this prominent bone, just like this. So this is how you take your shoulder measurement from this prominent bone to the next prominent bone. And after taking your shoulder measurement, you then start taking your vertical measurement. So you place your tape rule at the nape of the neck, at the nape of the neck, place your tape rule this way, and then it should go over the highest point of your bust. This is very important. You're not taking your measurement like this. You're not taking your measurement like this, but it should go over. Okay, it should go over the highest point of your bust, and this is your bust point. So this is your shoulder to your bust, and then after taking your shoulder to your bust, you go underneath to take your under bust where your bra ends underneath. So you take your shoulder to your under bust point, and afterwards you go further down to where you have tied your rope or your measuring tape. You go ahead to take your shoulder to your waist. We also call this place half length. So shoulder to your waist or your half length, your front half length. Okay, you go ahead to take that measurement, and after you have gone ahead to take that measurement, you go further down to the hip. You take the measurement from your shoulder, passing through the highest point of your bust, okay, down to your hip measurement. So you take your shoulder to your hip. This is very important. And this measurement at your hip should be at the fullest point of your hip. At the fullest point of your hip. So from your shoulder to your hip, you can then go further down to wherever you want the length of your outfit to stop. So if you want it to be before your knee length, you go ahead to take that measurement before your knee length. If you want it to be on your knee, you go ahead to take that measurement to your knee. And if you want it to be a full length outfit, you go ahead to take the measurement to that point. So it's very easy to take vertical measurement. Okay, so just as I've explained on the mannequin, from the nape of your neck, go ahead to take the measurement. It should pass the highest point of your bust. This is very important. Highest point of your bust, and then you go ahead to take the measurement just as I explained earlier. So now that we're done with the vertical measurement, let's move to the horizontal measurement. If you have watched to this point and you have not given me a thumbs up, what are you waiting for? Please like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and please leave a comment. Yes. So for the horizontal measurement, we'll be starting with the bust circumference. Okay, so starting with the bust circumference. So very important, when you are taking your bust measurement, you take it at the fullest part of your bust. So you take this measurement at the fullest part of your bust, just like you see me do. Okay, So you're supposed to take this measurement at the fullest part of your bust. It's very important that you take this measurement at the fullest part of your bust. And one thing I do to make sure that my measurement is firm, not tight, is when I take this measurement, I'll ask whether it's a client or myself. I'll breathe in and breathe out. If it's too tight, your measurement will shift. That's how you know that your measurement is tight. That's one of the ways that you can use to confirm that your measurement is tight. So I'll tell the client to breathe in, breathe out. If I'm even doing it to myself, I'll do the same thing. I'll breathe in and I'll breathe out. And then if my measurement shift, it means that it was too tight, and then I would adjust it. So now I've done the breathing in and the breathing out, and my measurement didn't shift. So this is my comfortable, firm bust measurement. Oh, there's something that is also very important about the bust measurement. When you take your measurement, it's very important that the back is straight. Let me turn this to the back so I can show you the back. So it's very important that when you are taking your measurement, it should be straight at the back, just as you see me do. It should be straight, just as you have taken as you are taking the front part. It should be straight when you go to the back. Okay, it should be straight when you go to the back. If you take your measurement like this is not a correct measurement. Okay, you take your measurement this way, you can see that you've added additional inches to your measurement, so this clothes won't fit. So don't take your measurement this way. Okay, let your measurement be straight. Let it be parallel to the floor. Okay, let your measurement be straight, just as you see me do. So now that we are done with the bust circumference, you go ahead to take your under bust circumference. Okay, you go ahead to take your under bust circumference. Okay, firmly, like I've mentioned, not tight. Okay, and it should be straight at the back, just like I've mentioned. So you go ahead to take your under bust measurement. Taking your under bust measurement, you go ahead to take your waist measurement at that point where you tied the rope or your measuring tape. And then when you take this waist measurement, you also tell the client to do that breathing method I told you about. Breathe in and breathe out, so that the measurement is firm and not tight. Okay, so you get to take your waist measurement. Don't forget that it should be straight at the back. And after taking your waist measurement, you go ahead to take your hip measurement. This hip measurement should be taken at the fullest part of your hip. Very important that you take this measurement at the fullest part of your hip. So I'll just take this on myself. It's very important you take this measurement at the fullest part of your hip. Okay, the fullest part of your hip. Very important that you take the measurement that way. And after you have taken the measurement, you move it up and down, so that you are sure that when you're wearing your outfit, or when you are wearing the outfit you have made for your client, it will pass through the hip and the butt. It will pass through. Okay, that's why you are moving it up and down. So if you take the measurement and it's too tight, it won't move up and down. So that's the reason for moving it up and down, so that there can be a little bit of ease for the movement of the outfit. After taking your hip measurement, a very important measurement is also your bust span, because we need this measurement for our dart and for our bustiers and for corsets too. So it's very important that you take your bust span measurement. And how do you measure this? You measure from one bust apex to the other. Okay, the unprofessional word is from nipple to nipple. So you take the measurement from the first nipple to the next nipple. That's the unprofessional word. So the professional word is from the bust apex, the first bust apex to the second bust apex, or you can still call it your bust point, the first bust point to the second bust point. So this is your bust span. Another very important measurement, depending on the method of pattern drafting that you are using, is taking your back half length. Remember when we we're taking our front measurement, we took a measurement from the shoulder to your front waistline, or let's say from the shoulder to your front half length. So depending on the pattern method, the pattern drafting method you are using, you can also take your back half length. So you take the measurement from the nape of the neck. If you touch just at the back of your neck, there's a very prominent bone at the back of your neck here. Okay, so you take that measurement from that part of your neck to your waistline. So this will be your back half length. Okay. So when you're measuring your sleeve, you start from the end of that prominent bone I told you about. Remember that prominent bone I told you about when we were taking our shoulder measurement. So you take it from the end of that bone. Okay, take it from the end of that bone down to wherever you want your sleeve to get to. But don't take your sleeve measurement straight like this. Just tilt your hand slightly. Not Don't take your measurement straight, because if you take your measurement straight this way, when you make this type of movement, your sleeve will become short. So taking your measurement slant with your hand slant this way makes up for that. So you just put your tape rule at that point, and then if you want a short sleeve, you can measure. For me, 7 is okay, depending on how short you want your sleeve to be. And then if you want it to be a 3/4 sleeve, you just measure it to that point where you want it to be, and if you want it to be a full sleeve, you want it to get to your wrist, you take the length up to that point. So that's how you take the vertical sleeve measurement. Just place it with your hand tilted, and then you can take it to the point where you want the length to get to. And after taking it, you then go ahead to take the circumference at that point. So if your short sleeve measurement, you measured 8, at that point, that 8, you go ahead to take the roundness of your bicep or your upper arm. Okay, you go ahead to take the roundness at that point. And if you picked a 3/4 sleeve at that length, at that point where you mark the length, you go ahead to take the roundness at that point. And then if you want it to be a full sleeve, you go ahead to take the roundness at that point. But it's not advisable to take the roundness of your full sleeve at this point, because if you take it at this point, it won't pass. It will be very difficult for you to pass through your hands, except you want to put a zip on the side. But if you're not putting a zip on the side, if you take the measurement at this point, it will be very difficult for it to pass through your hand. So it's best to take the measurement at this point. Okay, so at this point, just where your thumb, the beginning of where your thumb is starting from, at that point, take your wrist measurement at that point. Okay, so you are sure that it can go out of your hands, your finger easily. When you want to wear it, you can wear it easily, and you can put it off easily. Okay, so let's just even see the difference. If I take the measurement at my wrist, what do I have? If I take the measurement at my wrist, I have about 6.5 inches. If I take the measurement at my wrist, I have 6.5 inches. But if I go ahead to take the measurement at the beginning of the where my thumb is starting, I have 8 inches. Look at the difference. Okay, I have 8 inches. So when we get to how to sew trousers, I'll show you a detailed tutorial on how to take measurement for a perfect trousers. Okay, shorts, trousers, and all of that. So I'll show you a measurement. So now that we know how to take the basic body measurement, let's now talk about the division, because it's not all the measurement that you take this way, that you use directly like that when you're sewing. There are some divisions that we make in sewing. For the vertical measurement, we don't divide the vertical measurement. We work with the length, the way the length is, okay? But when it comes to the horizontal measurement, we make divisions. If you divide your body into two, if you divide the front part of your body into two, you will see that the right and the left are symmetrical. They are identical. And same with the back. If you divide your back into two, the left and the right, they are both identical. Generally, you then divide your bust circumference, your waist, your under bust, your hip circumference by 4, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why we divide those circumference by 4. Okay, so the bust measurement, waist, under bust, and hip, we usually divide by 4, and I've told you why. And then for the shoulder measurement, we usually divide the shoulder measurement by 2. Remember that when we took our shoulder measurement, we took it this way. We took it from ear to ear. So if you divide your back by 2, you have this shoulder and this shoulder. That's why we divide our shoulder measurement by 2. You divide your shoulder measurement by 2, your other circumference measurement by 4. But don't worry, when we get into the sewing tutorial proper, you'd understand. So if you found this tutorial helpful, if you found value in this tutorial, please give me a giant thumbs up. Leave a comment, because I love feedback. Yes, I want to hear from you. So please leave a comment and please share this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.